Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. And I've brought along with me today some Art Options Rouge. I think that's what it is. It's by 49 Market, designed by Katie Fertit. Don't know, sorry Katie, I mispronounced it. Anyway, it is a 12 by 12 collection pack. 8 double-sided sheets, one of each design, front and back. And it's very pretty. But I also brought along the 6 by 8 collection pack because it'll have a little smaller design in it, and I'll probably use a lot of this one if I can for what we're going to make. So let me get rid of that plastic and let's have a look at our papers. Oh yes, look at that. This is going to be very good for what I want to do today. Oh, that's pretty. Golly. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, well, we have a lot of designs. Plus, I brought along the 6 by 8 color swatch blossom pack, and it's a little bit not as many pinks and reds in it, maybe. And I think it's mostly a pink pack. So we might get away with that one. I also brought along the what is this one? These 4x4 or 6x6? 6x6 blush pack. And it's slightly different. It's kind of a mix between the two of them. So I have a lot of options here for design. Now these I think might be too short for what we're making, but we'll take a look at it. Now I did say that I wanted to make this into a book, and I still do, but since we made our little mini one the last time, see how mini it is, isn't it cute? Since we made this one last time, I thought maybe we'd wait on this one and we'll make one just a little bit different. I'll show you what it's going to be here in just a moment. We're going to make it from scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Oh, not like that. We're going to make it from scratch. Now, you'll notice that the back of this book is very wide, and the sides are just slightly shorter, about 1/8 of an inch maybe. Now I'm hoping this will fit, but if it doesn't, we'll have to redesign it just a little bit. But this book is going to go into this Olight box. You see here, right here. This will be the spine of it right here, looking at us. And we'll have a tab here and here so we can pull them out. Pull the book out of here. Right? We will redo the inside of this. We won't go edge to edge, but we will go and leave a pretty white edging on it, which with this pink option we're using, we have a lot of beautiful distressing inks that we can use in this color especially to blend it all together, right? Okay, this box has magnets, and it will have to be decorated all the way around. I have a bunch of these because my husband loves these lights, and so we have quite a few of them, and And we've bought some for Christmas presents and stuff like that. But we have the boxes because, well, we save boxes, you know. You know how we are. We save things like this. So, anyway, because I'm a saver, I have all these boxes. So I need to do something with them. And they're different sizes too. So this one is measures 2.5 by 2.5. See here, inside, about 2.5, 2 5/8 by 6 7/8 by 2.5 here from the inside, outside of this part. So, yeah, so you can see, and you know, it's just going to be a different size book, but it's going to have a little bit of character because it's going to have a box that matches it. So we need to start right here, and I'm going to start by turning on our timer so I don't hog up your whole day. I'm going to use this to glue these together to begin with. Not temporarily. No, it's not temporary. Honest. This is just a nice wide washi tape that I absolutely love, and I haven't found any more of it. I need to, because it works so nicely for binding the edges because it's nice and wide. But I also brought along this color that we could use. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Maybe we could just use this. Ooh. Ooh. Front and back. Wonder how it will bend. It's, you know, kind of a cloth. Well, let's say we're going to put it on the outside then, to begin with. Well, we have to start with the inside. I just have to. I mean, it's just a rule. So we'll use this on the inside and the other on the outside. How's that sound? Okay, so this one is probably going to need, let me see how this is going to look on here. Is that going to look okay on the brown? I think so. Okay, so what we want to do first is go ahead and let's pin this one down a little bit. And what I mean by that is let's make it stable. So I'm going to give it this line down here and this line right here. It doesn't matter what number it is, it just needs a solid line and a solid line. And we're going to tape it down. I should be using tape that'll come off easier, but we can always just tear that tape off too. Okay, so now this one, you see that okay? We need at least this much space between a spine like this. And this is the same width, or the same depth as this. So we know we need at least that much space in there. So I'm going to make sure these are lined up. I'm going to get a little piece of tape. A little piece of tape. And now I'm going to put glue on this. And we're going to glue it down. Glue it down. Glue, glue, glue it down. It shows up better on a white background. You can tell that by the way it's on the glue. But I think it'll be okay. If we don't like it, we can go over it with some more tape. cut that off in just a moment. Well, we'll cut it off. And we're going to put this one here. I wonder if I should have done all these separately first. Don't know. Okay, I think it needs about that much. Doesn't need a whole lot. It's kind of one of those things. Is it the same height? Yes. Look at that. Excellent. You know, the other thing we could do is we could go over this again with another piece of tape. And you see, that makes it darker. But I'm not going to really worry about that much because we are going to cover our tape. And there's going to be paper on here too. Okay. Of course, this tape is going to be harder to peel off, as you'll see. There we go. Not going to hurt it at all to have it stripped off of here because the 49 market paper is very thick. Okay. Let me get rid of that tape. It's stuck all over my hand now. Okay. There we go. I'm going to cut that off of there. And cut it up here. Weird noises outside today. You ever have those kind of days where it just seems weird? The world's gone weird out there. I think it's because it's cold, but it's a beautiful day. But there's crazy noises out there. And no, I'm not hearing things. It's just one of those days. Okay, I'm going to put this underneath. I think that's going to be okay. Gosh, that'd be pretty just on the cover, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Washi tape is not easy to put glue stick onto because it sticks to it just enough. Okay. Oops. Oh, don't do that. Well, we could actually, if we wanted, we could actually do this. Why not? because we didn't need to, because we're going to put a cover on the outside. So I'm going to pull that back up because we don't need that extra fatness there. That's why we're not going to do it that way, because our paper is going to fold over in just a moment. Actually, I might just put this on the cover, on the spine. It almost fits perfect on the outside of the spine there. But I think we'll be okay. We'll use something else. Alright, my friends, let's do this. Gosh, we're already 9 minutes in with doing this part of it. Let's see, where did I put those paper towels? I do not know. They are close by, I know that. So I'm just trimming these right up on the edge there, see? Just right along the edge. Okay. I'm not saving these. I love to save just about everything, but I just can't save it all anymore. Okay, so we're going to take our little thing here. This is the inside, and I just want this tape to butt up against the tape on the outside, I guess. I mean, we could go both ways with it. It doesn't really matter. We just kind of want them to stick together. Yeah, there we go. Weird little book, isn't it? Okay, now the magic is, does this fit in there? I don't know. And will I get it out since I don't have any tabs on it yet? Oh yeah, look at that. It's perfect. Now that means I won't be able to put much on the outside of this, because it won't fit if I do. What do you think? Am I going to have to make it slightly bit shorter? Or am I going to have to cut off the back and make the lid just a little bit taller? No, I can't do that. If it fails, then we'll have to cut some off the front. Let's fit it again. Just let's look. Ooh. Yeah, see, I just don't even have that much space. Some places I do. Do you see what I mean? Right here. That is the only depth I have for the front of that and the back of it here. Now, that means my paper's got to stay really thin, see? Because every little piece is going to bring it more up towards the rim. So, if I trim just a teeny tiny bit off of here and here will be okay. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's got to happen. So just a teeny bit. Do you think that's a teeny bit? I do too. But I'm going to do it with my trimmer. Whoops. Oh goodness. I'm trimming up my whole desk with stuff. Okay. Just a hair. See? I just have a little hair there. It's not even a 1/16 of an inch. And I'll show it to you. See? That is it. So I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to do just a hair on this side too. Ready? Oh, I hope it's right. Hope it's about the same. Let's fit it. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay, it got a double cut right there, so I gotta trim that. I hope I don't mess it up now. Okay, our book just got even smaller. That's a page. Okay, you ready? Let's see what happens. Oh, perfect. Now look at what space we have. We have enough there that we might be able to get a label on the back of our book. And we'll be able to get our paper wrapped all the way around the book. So that is perfect. Whew, glad that's done. Okay. Now, we do have this paper, and that would make a pretty spine, wouldn't it, on the outside? But what if, oh, look at that. No, not that way. What if, let's just look through here a second. Now, I think this would be pretty on the front cover. But, you know, our front cover is only that big. So maybe this piece on the front cover. What do you think? Yay or nay? We do want this to go all the way over it though, don't we? And this isn't going to do that. So we will go to a bigger piece of paper and then we will decorate the outside with smaller paper. Okay. Now this has a much gianter print and that won't look good on there. So we might have to go with the solid pink or with the smaller flower here. Ouch. That's at the back. This is at the front. Now that might be okay on the front. Oh, wow. That is pretty. Let's just see what we have first. Oh, now this might work. If I turn it this way, then we've got some flowers going up and some going down. But it goes to that side actually. So that's kind of out. It could be green on the outside. That would be pretty. This would work. Oh, that would work, and then we could decorate the front. So I'm going to put that's an option. I guess this is a piece. So this is okay for a larger book cover. Oh, this is very nice. I like that. Even better than that other one. Love that dark pink. Now that's an option as well. But I think not. I love this. So this is a really good option too. So let's have a peek here. Gotta put these somewhere. This is a pretty good option for the outside because it's kind of got that uniformity to it. If we're covering the whole outside with paper to start with, I think this would work out quite well. If we just want it to be pink and then we cut from here to put to there, we could do that. And that's an option for, but that would be at the back cover, see? And I don't really like that. This is a good option. I just realized that that's upside down there. I think this is a really good option. I like it because it's dark and light. And we could put that at the front and that would kind of give us a little depth on it for whatever we decorate the front with. I mean, I have these kinds of things to decorate the front. Some little flowers, love, sweet, forever and always, love you more. So there are some pretty little sentiments in there that would work. Remember this. And we also have this. This is a kit, and it makes Ultimate Page Kit, but it has frames and stuff that we could use. So we have that option. So what should we do? I think maybe we better stick with this one, because it's got a smaller flower, and I don't know, I just think that it feels right. Like it's gonna work good. So what are we doing here? We have almost an inch. We have, what is that, 3/4? 7/8. About 7/8. About 7/8 right there. And about 7/8 right there. I'm not being exact. I'm just giving myself a cutting line, really. Now, I could have covered each one of these panels separately, and that would have worked as well. And then we could have put them together with the washi tape, and that would have actually worked quite well. I see that line, but I don't see my other line. Oh, right there. Oh, I see it now. Do you see it now? Yes, I see it now. I didn't even look at the other side of this, guys. Oh, yes, I did. Solid green. And right there. Nice bookmark. So, you see, This is going to get covered up anyway, and so will this. Well, this will actually show. So we might put this on the inside, this tape. I don't know. One thing at a time. One worry at a time. We're doing the outside first. We're going to glue this onto here. Like so. You going somewhere, babe?
Going down.
Okay. Have fun. Bye. Bye, puppy. You're taking care of mommy. Okay. Now this is really super thick glue. I don't think it's going to matter which of these we use. Although, I don't know. Well, it's not fabric either, so we don't have to worry about that. The only fabric-y stuff we have is this tape. Could have just used like regular glue on this one, on the outside here. I know that's noisy, I'm so sorry. It's this little metal tip on that tape. I put a new metal tip on it. If you were watching the last video, I had to pull it off with pliers. Because it had all dried up. That surely is going to hold it, right? We don't know for sure, but good gosh, I hope so. It's quite a bit of glue. Okay, you want it to be on there fairly straight because you don't want your flowers on the outside to be all cockeyed and weird. Okay, now we want to score this part, so I'm just going to use this to score that edging. And I can see that I've got it on there a little bit crooked, so I hope it looks good and doesn't look crooked. Okay, so we've got that scored. Now we need to cut into here. Now this is a little thicker paper, cardboard. So make sure you leave, like a scissor depth there so that this outside can cover it. So you're going to come in like so, like that. And then you're going to come in like that over here. And cut that out of there. I hope that's enough. It should be. I think I'll make this one just a little bit wider. Oh, that's a weird one. That one's better. Okay. Yeah, that's going to cover. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted it to cover. Okay, so it really doesn't matter where you start with one of these, but you want to do opposite sides. Okay? So, first I'm going to run my glue right along this edge here. And I'm just going to run it through here. And because this is thick paper, I do want to make sure the glue is going to hold. And I'm going to make sure it's attached because this is thicker than I would normally use. I want to make sure it's attached to the board. I'm going to go around to this side and do the exact same thing. And you know, I would edit this, but my editing program is not working for, well, my editing program works great. What's not working is it won't load it up to YouTube, and I don't know why or what I'm doing wrong. Help. Might have to write to Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and ask her, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm using the same program she's using now. Well, I always have been, but at first I used the desktop version. Now I've got the online version, but you know, I went ahead and bought it so I could do the really cool editing and, you know, things like that. Okay, now, before I forget, right here, you are going to want to run those right around the corner. It bends this just slightly. There we go. You can see this one sticks out. See? A little hole right in there. And this one is now pushed in like that one. So let's push this one in. There we go. Now I could have pushed this little piece in with it just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and tuck it in right there so that it won't stick out over here. Now I'm going to run my glue right along here. And hopefully it covers nicely. Oh boy, that's stiff. It's going to get better because we're going to start working with it here in just a minute. When you use the stiff paper, then you get to work it a little bit. To make it fit, I hope. Look at the marks it's leaving. Okay, now let's go ahead and work this a little bit. And this one. Now I could have sprayed that. I should have sprayed it with a little bit of water. But we will put washi tape on it and that will hold it. So the paper split is what I'm saying, as you can see. So it will take some washi tape to hold it. That's okay. I was worried it might do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just expand it and push it in. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead, we will put washi tape on the outside here. And we can use the wide stuff, or we can use this. I think maybe we'll go with this one. So, let's see. How wide is this? I know, measure, measure, measure. It is almost 1 inch wide. It's 15/16. So I gave myself a little line here. A little 1/2 inch line on one side and 1/2 inch on the other. Well, I only need to show one. Not there. That won't do. That's a regular pencil. That will not do. Let's try this one. I love this pencil. Look how exact that is. 1/2 inch there. And 1/2 inch there. Okay, so that tells me where my tape can go to on here. And this time we will take it to the inside. And that will, because we won't probably cover the whole inside of the back spine. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I left my glue open, so it's a little rough around the edges right now. Okay. 1/2 inch line right there and right there. Very pretty. Oh, I sure need my paper towels. Oh, where are they? Where did they go? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the inside. Just like so. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. Whoops. Let's see if we can push it down inside. I messed it up. Yep, look at there. I really messed it up. Okay, pull it over. Okay. Okay, we're going to let that dry before we do too much to it. And let's go ahead and get the other one on there. Oops, better get my 1/2 inch on there. Sorry if my head's in the way. 1/2 inch over here, right there, and 1/2 inch down there. So right about there. Okay, there's our 1/2 inch line right there, and right there. Okay, put this to the inside. Those may not line up exactly. Carefully this time, Angela. Okay. Just finding those lines. Okay, we are going to let this dry before we do any more bending. Okay, so we'll finish up the inside, and then that'll give us an opportunity, maybe, to see if it's going to fit in the box. Eek, I don't know. Oh boy, I need my towel. Paper towel, where are you? Here's a sock. That's not what I want. The dog must have brought my sock in. Oh, I see. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, we are going to want a tab up here and a tab down here. I think that probably maybe some ribbon or something like that would be pretty, and it will lay over flat here and be able to close with the lid. So that is an option for the inside. Now, what do we want on the inside here? I want to be sure this is top. No. This is the top. I'm reading the words in the background. This is top. Top. So, this can go to the inside here. And it can go from there to here. And then it gets cut off right about, we're leaving a little bit of edge around there, aren't we? Right there. I think we'll just cover the back here with this other washi tape, because it just fits in here. And then we don't have to worry about any more thickness there. Need to put these on the floor. Off again. Okay. Works out very nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so I need to go around the edges. Now I have the acorn here, but I don't think I want to use acorn. I think I want to use my favorite little red one, that maroonish color. Well, what the heck happened to it? It's oxide. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. The aged mahogany. I think that will go good with it. I need an aged mahogany ink thing. A crazy inker. I love aged mahogany on the pink paper, and I also love to use the pink with a brown, and I think that kind of gives an aged mahogany type of look too. I kind of feel like I should have put a fabric inside. Yeah, I really do. Okay, I want that to have a little edge around all four sides. And it does. There we go. And now we'll do this one over here because it has the flowers on the bottom here. I'll tell you about this pencil in just a second. My husband got it on Amazon, and it is called a Pica, I believe. Pica-Dry. Anyway, it is precision pencil. It makes a precision line. I know. What do I need a precision line for? For a junk journal. I just do. Get that way. I don't, but I don't need it, but I do like it. If I want to put a pencil line down, I'd like it to be precise. Anyway, it will stay sharp actually for a long time because right here is your sharpener. See? Throw that away. So it sharpens it right back up to a nice little point. It's a long life automatic pencil, and it automatically puts itself out there. Got it on Amazon, and it's a Pica Dry Long Life Automatic Pencil. Hashtag Pica Dry. Picadry. Pica Marker Company. Cool. Love it. An absolute favorite pencil. Everybody needs one. I don't know why. It just works so good. And it holds well too, you know, when it's in your hand. It doesn't feel awkward or anything like that. So that's always nice about a pencil. To know. Nice to know about a pencil. I sometimes forget that this paper seems to have a front. The front side is one direction, and you turn it over, and that back side is upside down. I don't know why that is. Now, it just might be me. Might just be my eyeballs. Okay. Oh, I wonder if he got dinner. Well, we're almost done here. Chick-fil-A comes here once a month, not to our house, to our city. And so when Chick-fil-A comes, we get Chick-fil-A. Okay, so this will actually go right down the center line. But I don't want it to go over the edge at all. So I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and put a piece of paper right here. Just to give it a little bit of coverage in there. It doesn't need it. And it has to be inside the line, so. But it'll just give us a better place to put our marks for Hang on. It'll give us a better place to put our marks for our spine for adding our book in. And it'll look pretty right there, won't it? Okay, so we are going to add this to the back, but before we add it to the back, we must get our tabs put in. I have this maroon seam binding. Oh, I have two colors of it there. This one is so pretty, and that would go very nicely. What do you think? Or should I look for something a little more flat? We could use washi tape. do have, oh, let's use this right here. This is the one. And the reason I like this one is because it's stitched along the edges. So let's cut a piece about this long. And then, well, with this over here, that's probably going to leave a mark. Yeah, little one. Okay. We'll go ahead and use it. Okay. So, we want that to be in the center of this on each end. So one here. And one right about here. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Then we're going to put some more glue in here, like so. And probably about that much, really. We want it to be enough that it kind of pokes out there and folds over a little bit. Yep, that'll work. However, in my mistake and hurry, I need to erase my line right there. Didn't erase very well. But I need to put this in. The ink, yeah. I need to ink it. Okay. So about this much. Flip this over. Like so. Okay, I think that'll work. There we go. Okay. Okay. Want that to go towards the top and this to go towards the bottom. Okay, gotta scoot that over just a little bit. I can see by my line there where it needs to go. Okay. And there it is. So, let's slowly work this. And it's still going to wrinkle, unfortunately. That's not going to stop. But we can kind of shove it down in there a little bit. So it might start taking that shape. Okay, here is our box. Cross your fingers. This is going to be our book. Oh, look, it is an absolute precision. It's because we use this pencil. It's a precision piece. See that? Although my pencil lines are showing up. Goodness sake. Who said that was okay? Not me. Not I, said the fly. It's because this washi tape is moving a little bit, even though it's glued down. But I only glued it with stick tape, or stick glue. So that might be a little problem for it. Definitely have to use the other glue with it, I think. Okay, I'm going to put this one in there because the red one goes to this one. It's got really gummy glue on it. And I'm going to put the blue one in here. And I am going to let you go because it's at 60 minutes. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get paper in there or not. It might not work. We might be able to get it on the bottom, and then we'll get it here and on the rest of it. But I think that's what we'll have to do, is put it on the bottom. And then we'll leave the inside white. But we'll put it on the rest of the box. Do you think that would be okay? I'd love to put it on the inside. But I don't know if this will fit anymore. So my first one might have to be... Gosh, it just fits. I mean, that is perfect. Wow, that is really perfect. Yeah, I just don't think I could get any more in there. So... what we'll do then, I'm going to go ahead and just put this in there. And that's where we're going to leave it for right now. And I'm going to cover up this word over here for the sake of everything else. And I'm going to let you go for now, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget, thumbs up, give this one a like, and become a subscriber. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Gotta go.